So it looks like we just got news that the blockchain could be dropping in just a few months.
Oh my god, what?
Well, what's up everybody, my name's Ty, and today we're talking about all things SafeMoon and what's new in the space. If you're new to the channel, please like and subscribe, comment down below. Before we get started, I'm not a financial advisor and I'm definitely not a professional. This is what I do after church. Now that said, let's get into it. Okay, alright. Short video, short update today. Some exciting things that are happening. I just saw this on Discord recently. It looks like just this morning and a little bit last night we had a couple of updates from John on Discord. So I was thinking we could read through those really quickly today. This is going to be a short video. So somebody asked him, blockchain in the next 3 months? John said publicly, no, we are working on a hardware component. All will be talked about in due time. So they're working on this hardware component, right? And he goes on to say, but to be honest, if we get it done faster, it could be within the next 3 months. So we could be seeing the blockchain dropping in the next 3 months, which is incredibly exciting because we know that once the blockchain drops, we become a coin and our volume will go way up because SafeMoon will be used as the gas fee for buying and trading on the SafeMoon swap. So we could be seeing some teasers for the blockchain pretty soon if they get this hardware stuff done. Now he did say in another part of the Discord that the hardware stuff that he's referencing is not the card. So there's something else that has to do with hardware that they're working on right now. It could be the windmills, but I feel like it's something different, possibly even something that we haven't heard about yet. He goes on to say in this post from this morning, somebody was asking about the blockchain and he said the actual coding of it has not been started. That's really interesting to me because I thought Papa was in control of the blockchain and I thought that he finished the whole blockchain project before he left SafeMoon. I figured it was just like a contracted kind of thing. So it's actually kind of weird to hear that the coding for the blockchain has not been started at all. But apparently that's something that they could possibly get done within the next 3 months. He said, again, that's the last 10%. 90% of it is prep work. We are finishing a few products so we can finalize what nodes will look like, but can confirm it will not be proof of work. So the coding is only 10% of the work that goes into making the blockchain. So 90% of that is prep work. And so I'm assuming that they've been working through that 90%. And so maybe that's what Papa was brought on for, was doing more of that 90% prep work. And then the coding is just something easy that they can throw together. He said that is actually like a pretty easy component of it. Hey, sorry to interrupt. If you're enjoying this content, please hit the subscribe button down below. Thanks so much, and let's get back into it. He continues on and says, if we wanted to yeet a blockchain into existence, we could. But that is not the way. It is making sure that peace supports the entire ecosystem. This is the way. This includes the mesh network, SafeMoon Connect, wallet, etc. And yes, wind turbines. So it seems like 90% of this prep work is putting in the legwork so that all of these things in the SafeMoon ecosystem can actually work together. So they're taking their time and making sure they get it done right and not just throwing something out there so that everything in the SafeMoon ecosystem is easy and it makes sense to a beginning user. That's something that Generation Crypto mentioned the other day, is that SafeMoon does a great job of appealing to new users and they make everything very simple. I think SafeMoon really is going to be like the Apple of cryptocurrencies because they simplify things for beginner users and they always have that beginner mindset. And then he said, P.S. there's a hardware component to it that's referencing the blockchain. So there's something hardware related that's happening with the blockchain. They're working on that right now, and if they finish it in the next 3 months, then we're going to see the blockchain roll out pretty soon. So what is the hardware component? I'm not really sure. If you guys have any ideas, leave a comment down below because I don't have a clue. He also said if 90% of the work is coding, you're doing it wrong. Batman is the strongest hero as long as he has prep time. It's all about that prep time. So I think it's great that they're prepping everything and making sure that it's all in line before they get started on the coding. So lastly, just to touch on the lawsuit that's going on, there were a couple people in the comment section of my last video and the one before that were asking and curious about my thoughts on the whole thing. John has a post here from this morning. He said, I saw the article too. We've received no filing so far as of yet. At least the story is hearsay and there's nothing here to respond to. I can tell you, however, that the description doesn't represent a mode of operation we could ever endorse. And it's been heartening to see members of our community who've noted this in their remarks. Other than reiterating our vision and mission, there's no response we can make, and we'll be staying the course. So from what I can see, the lawsuit actually doesn't really have much ground to stand on, and it doesn't seem like it's going to be going anywhere. They've received no official filing so far, and John is just staying the course. They're just going to keep on working on their projects just like they normally would. He said that they have some of the best lawyers, so if something does actually come of this, then they will work through it however they need to, but I personally don't see anything happening. I think SafeMoon is totally in the right, and I think it would take anybody just a couple minutes of research to realize that SafeMoon is a viable company and they're not rug pulling people. So I'm personally not worried about it, and I don't think there's anything to be worried about there. Last, we had a nice little tweet from the SafeMoon Hound today. He said, something I learned in life is that you will hit bottom with hope and faith right before big things happen. It's a part of the process. So many don't realize it's the ones who can take the hits who become the ones that prevail. Take the hits, push forward. I really feel like this belongs like on a poster in my office or something like that. I think this is super true, and I feel like that personally. Like, I've hit the lowest points in my life before moving on to some of the highest points in my life. So I think this is super true just on a personal level, but also on a business level. And I can see this happening for SafeMoon as well. So that's going to be it for the video today. Thank you guys so much for liking and subscribing, and I'll see you in the next one.
Not necessarily. She could be stuck just inside the tube.
Inside. Hold on!